Yeah, they're the Iranian regime. I think Iran are like 1,000 years older than most countries. That's where they're like ahead of the game. I think Iran are fucking 1,000. Well, fucking a few. America, they're like the little brother. Like some little brother that wants to be. It's just kind of stupid America. Stupid and young. What's that dog's name again? Scrappy Dappy Doo. Scrappy Dappy Doo. Yeah, Scrappy. You're very Scrappy Dappy Doo, America. Very Scrappy Dappy Doo. Little America, little brother America coming up in the world, trying to buzz it. And little brothers are strong. I think Iran are like 1,200 years older than you. The Iranian regime. Yeah. Regime. Yeah. All right. So this is for Earth. There's a man called Silverstein. I say a man. There's a person called Silverstein. Silverstein. Yeah. Yeah. And Mr. Silverstein took out a lease on the American trade towers, on most of the trade towers. And he took out a lease for 99 years. And it cost him like 39 billion. 39 billion. And everybody said, yeah, 19 billion was enough, but no. Mr. Silverstein wanted loads of money. He overpaid. Everybody's like, why are you overpaying, Mr. Silverstein? So out of this like 38 billion for all of the American trade towers, yeah, all of them, most of them, to build properties on some of them, he took out a lease. This man Silverstein is Nathaniel Beebe's of the Benjamin family best friend. They talk to each other every day. They have phone calls every day. Silverstein and Beebe. Now, the second, he, Mr. Silverstein took out an exaggerated after spend. He didn't spend 39 billion. He spent 14 million on the lease. He gathered together lots of billionaires, millionaires, and billionaires, and he got them all in on his contract. And among these people were very wealthy Arabs and very wealthy people of Islam, including the Bin Laden family. The Bin Laden family, yeah, who owned about 1/4 of a tower. The Bin Laden family owned about one whole quarter of a tower in these trade towers in Central America. Mr. Silverstein took out a very exaggerated insurance clause against terrorism. A very, 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 after paying too much for the lease, took out a very exaggerated clause for insurance, particularly against terrorism. Yeah, you get loads of these guys in the bath, you get loads of people, you get loads of millionaires, you get loads of billionaires, you get loads of quadrillionaires in the bath. You put them in. Silverstein pulled the plug on the Twin Towers. He owned the lease. He had the rights to pull the plug. And he can blame somebody. Terror. Fucking Muslims, you know what I mean? Fucking Arabs. They had a bigger stake in it. They weren't happy to see the Jews taking over the lease. They were the ones that fucking flew the plane into the fucking building. Again, Nathan, Benjamin's best friend. They have a good rhetoric, story. They weren't happy to see us be taken over the lease and all that. So when the Jews destroyed their own building, 14 million turned into 14 billion. They blamed Islam and the people that own most of the buildings. And the wealthiest families in the world, the Bin Laden family, and they flew out of America on the day that happened. And they're like, oh, that's very questionable, isn't it? All the Bin Ladens flew out of America. Mr. Silverstein and his family weren't around for the collapse and they pulled the plug. And it's talking about American rhetoric, American fucking rhetoric. Yeah, and your ironclad commitment to these fucking monsters. Yeah. Silverstein pulled the plug, killed thousands of very, very wealthy people. All of the people he got into the bathtub, destroyed them all. One foul, swift movement and destroyed them all. And then blamed it on Islam, blamed it on the Arabs. I don't know if Bin Laden was Arabian. Or, you know what I mean? Yeah. And these are the same people that had an attack. We've had our 9/11. We've had our October 8th or 7th or whatever the fuck it was. These are the same people that destroy their own banks, destroying our own people, and try to play a narrative like nobody's fucking smart enough to realize what's happened. But, you know, I have a problem in my country. You just lie. Lie. Remember, like, on, was it Friday Night Live? And they wanted, Simon and Garfunkel to play the boxer. Lie, 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 just lie, 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 just lie, lie, lie. Yeah, so Mr. Silverstein became a billionaire overnight under his insurance policy, and used it as an excuse to wage war on Islam. Not even Islam, but Iran, kind of Iran. And they claimed Iran are like the warmongers, the deceitful state-funded terrorism. And the way they called them a state, and then they called them a regime 2 seconds beforehand. State-funded, yeah. And using it as an excuse to wage war against the Middle East. After Mr. Silverstein and Benjamin Netanyahu blew up the trade towers, attacked the trade towers for the insurance, and destroyed it and killed loads of people, and blamed it on, I don't want to say the Jews, but they are Jews. I think the families fight the most. Blamed it on Islam, the very wealthy, powerful families of Islam, and everybody that had a stake in that building was questionable. It was questionable. Yeah. I'm about to puke here. I got the Jews attacking me psychically. I'm about to puke. Don't worry, I'm starving. Don't worry, there's nothing in my belly. Yeah. Anyway, Mr. Silverstein and Nathan Benjalu have no problem killing you all to justify war. And this is where Trump comes in. I'm about to puke. I don't know how they can get away with it. I know they use 9/11 as an excuse. They use October 7th or 8th as an excuse. I don't know what excuses America have for bombing Iran. I really, Benji, I got a voice, Benji. You hear my voice, Benji? You hear my voice, Benji? You know my voice, Benji? Benji don't wank. Yeah, Benji's not a wanker. He has weird ears that Nietzsche wouldn't like, but he's not a wanker. Anyway, hear my voice, Benji? Yeah, hear my voice? I don't know what the fuck excuses have for bombing Iran. Envy of their capacity, their technology, their capacity. America just want to set everybody back to the Stone Age so Bam Bam can reign supreme. And set everybody back to the fucking Stone Age so Bam Bam can reign supreme. Go Thomas Vanderburg. Oh, Bam Bam, go Bam Bam. Queen of England used to call him Bam Bam. He's an impetuous little fucking tyrant and just blows shit up. What's the sound of one clapping hand? Hey, the Jews. Hey, America. Hey, Trump. What's the sound of one clapping hand? You have no victory. You have no victory. You'll have absolutely no victory in destroying Iran. Absolutely no victory inherent in that event. And Joseph had the victory. Ironically, back in Egypt. I think that's fucking hilarious. They would have moved away from Egypt. It was Egypt that saved Joseph. That's kind of funny. Anyway, you'll have no fucking victory. You'll have no victory whatsoever. Benji and Silverstein and America. You call everybody else terrorists and warmongers But you are the biggest fucking terrorists and warmongers on the entire face of little brother America, little baby brother America, only 250 years old. Oh, look a little scrappy dappy doo coming up in the world. Oh, little scrappy dappy doo. I can destroy continents while you're sitting hurting my rep. I catch a flow and get it going, no remorse and shown for no one, known as nothing you can do about it. Zero on a toggle like a max, man, the toggle goes me. What? They took my wife and popped in it too. Asking flow saliva, a lot of fluids. What can you do? They get the troops to hand them back to hand them like, This boy's hard enough to burn hell, burn Satan too. I've read his churches back in Florida, but together with glue. And you gon' hate me for it, Vandenberg, and I would too. Game can ill afford to lose, John. How about you? And guess what? Came to the ball and wife beat and lost my crystal shoe. I lost it in your ass and all up in your psyche too. Yeah, don't fucking touch Iran again. Like, that's international terrorism. That's like it's like bombing America. It's like Iran sent loads of planes, bombed the shit out of America and all their nuclear sites. It was a massive earthquake in like the center of the world, close to the center of the world, from America bombing the shit out of Iran. Massive earthquakes. You know, little brother Benji, the baby brother of Jacob's, and little brother America, right? And put you back in your fucking box. I can destroy continents while you're sitting hurting my rep. And, you're gonna fucking put you back in your box. Yeah, no, you'll suffer greatly for what you've done to Iran. Just let you know. Silverstein. And the underhanded American killing Jews that you protect so much. You kill our own. Yeah, they killed lots of your own. It's fucking trade towers. And they blamed it on the Iranians. Oh, yeah. Once the Jews bought the lease, they destroyed the building and blamed it on Islam. I don't know. Anyway, you got your friends, Donald. You can hold on to them. I don't have many friends. So I'm utterly buttered, like, can't really help me to compromise. I don't have many friends left. Murdered my family, America. Rothschild, Rothstein, Juberg, Goldstein, Goldenberg, Vandenberg. Murdered my family. My entire family. Murdered my entire family. You murdered me, even so, I don't die. And I'm going to be a little prick in your side until you and all your families die. And I'll get on great with the James and John of Islams. So this is for Benji, Silverstein, and Donald Trump. You kill Americans. And Iran never did anything. Never did anything but be really clever building stuff, rocket science. Despite the fact you might think they're like a bunch of Arabs in a desert. They're like 900 years ahead of you on fucking copper wiring. I got friends. They're not American. And I'm gonna go out take a shit on Florida. Mr. Silverstein. What happened to Bambi's family? What happened to Bambi's family? Yeah. What happened to Jacob's family? Anyway, you're fucked, America. I destroyed continents while Vandenberg's sitting around damaging my social rep. It's a pedo, murder, gang, date, rapist, blah, blah, blah. You're fucking dead. And it's not even a threat. I'm not opposing a comment of threat or terror upon America. You're just dead. I own your sperm. What happened? Your balls just drop off? I own your sperm. Yeah. And I can glorify the sperm of Iran. I can glorify it and make them have all angel babies. And I can turn all your sperm into Nephilim, degenerate fucking dirt. So yeah. Back the fuck off Iran, Trump. You envious pig. You can back right off Iran. Well, they got more oil. No, they got infinite oil. They deserved it. And yeah, they're better at stuff. Yeah, they're better at stuff. Communism as well. It's got about to go fucking exponential. That's why you got Taiwan and Ukraine. America just dragging everybody back to the Stone Age. So Bam Bam from Florida can fucking reign supreme. You're fucking dead, Mark. You're over. Am I gifted to China? I'm gifted to Brazil. Yeah, after I fucking flatten and raise America. Sitting at home reading my book of Psalms. Anyway, keep studying, Silverstein.